Hello, my name is Emmanuel Bourne, and this is my project titled A Cast in a Sin. This is a project that means a lot to me. We go back when I was little, when I was 13 years, when I started to realizing that I was meant for a greater destiny, when I realized that I needed to do something which is extraordinary compared to other people. A Cast in a Sin is an EP that talks about my life when I was just starting to being a young adult. This is my story. Chapter 1, Infrendo. This song talks about a love complication. It's a love triangle. It's a confusion. And this is a song that I wrote out of fantasy. It's a fantasy song. And I hope it can bring out what I need to bring out as a singer. Infrendo talks about a love complication between three people, and in this scenario, two of the characters in this song die because of love. And I know it's a fantasy, but it's somehow real to me, because I know this is something that I struggle with. Love is complicated and I am not good with love. So Infrendo talks about these three people that are in love and they die because of it. So this is a story, Infrendo. And the main version is Infrendo, but when we had a listening party, many of my fans said they needed a part two, they needed a divergent story. So I did record another version, which is called Infrendo Alternative. It's the same story, but same vibe, same feeling, but a bit of more context than the original version. Both versions are really good, and I hope you can give them your ears so you can see what I was really talking about, what I wanted to bring out. I'm currently single, and love is something that I dream of, but I know I'll never get. So Infrendo brings out this because I wrote this song thinking and imagining of something that I really want but could never happen. So yes, Infrendo Alternative version.
You can't blame this on me. You just so perfect, yo. I can't comprehend, yo. How beautiful your face is. You just so magical. You a magician. I think I'm under spell. I think I'm under spell. Won't tell nobody, yo. Won't tell nobody, yo. I'll look the other way. I'll look the other way.
Yes, it's me again, Emmanuel Bourne, the only pop star in the bloody country. And now let me talk about my stage name, Emmanuel Bourne. My name actually is Emmanuel Newborn M. M stands for the other name, my surname. I'll tell you my surname now, maybe in the future. So in China, when I was little, how I moved to China, when I was little, I used to watch a lot of Chinese kung fu movies and a lot of Vietnamese kung movies. So China and Vietnam were my country for a very long time. And when I turned a very young age, I wanted to tour China first because it is lots of culture and very fast developing. So I moved to China. When I was in China, I did lots of jobs. I was a model, I was an actor, I was a nursery teacher. So everything was really going well and good. So in China, this is when I was like, vibing and doing lots of acting and doing lots of modeling, underwear modeling for companies in China, underwear companies. And then Emma newborn, because Emmanuel is very long and many people can't really say this name. So I just cut it short, and I was like, I think I'm just gonna say my name is Emma, and then newborn, and then M, which stands for my surname. But I just cut it short to Emma Newborn. And before I was a singer, this was my fashion name, Emma Newborn. This was my acting name. So fast forward, I moved to Vietnam in 2020 during the start of the pandemic, coronavirus pandemic. And then again, Vietnam. When I was very young, my father used to watch a lot of Viet Cong movies. So I was really, really interested and very curious about Vietnam. So I was coming to Vietnam. I had a kind of a complicated relationship with this girl. We were both nursery teachers back then in China. So when I was coming over to Vietnam, she was like, oh my God, can you take me there? I want to see how Vietnam is. So we came over here in Vietnam and lots of things happened. We had a very nasty breakup. And we insulted each other, we yelled bad things, but she was doing the yelling and everything, but I always kept quiet as a man, and this really made her very angry, because if she's angry and you don't respond, she thinks like you don't care or whatever. So we had a very nasty breakup. She went back to China, and then I ended up staying in Vietnam, my country, for the first year of 2020. Vietnam was very difficult because I had lost my job, I'd lost everything, my apartment back in Beijing. I'd lost my job, my apartment, my new clothes, all the contracts with the modeling agencies. So it was really difficult, and I kind of felt depressed for the first year of me moving to Vietnam 2020. Oh God, I don't know where to start. So initially I was just planning to come to Vietnam to just visit for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then go back to China. But when the pandemic happened, I could not cross back to China. And mind you, we had actually had a nasty breakup with this girl, so I didn't want to go back to China. I decided to stay in Vietnam. Chapter 2. A Curse in a Sin. A Curse in a Sin is the lead song of this EP titled A Curse in a Sin with the same name. A Curse in a Sin talks about my childhood, specifically when I was 13, 14 years old. This is when I had started to realize that the world does not really work as I think it is. When I was 13 years, I was very naughty, and this is when I was starting to being a man, a young man, finding out, discovering what really the world really is about. And we moved a lot when I was 13 years. we changed location, we changed places back in my hometown. And this kind of messed up with me a little bit. And also, this is when I started to finding myself watching naughty content when I was 13. So this song, A Cast in a Sin, really brings out my story when I was just a young teenager, when I was just a young boy. If A Cast in a Sin is the most inspirational song, a true song actually, because it talks about my life when I was just a young adult, when I was just a young man, a young boy that was starting to realize how things really work. So, try your best to do better when you listen to this song, A Cast in a Sin.
I'm warning you, I have found my redemption. My soul is back to me now.
Yeah, many people think I'm a rapper because of my looks, but I used to rap when I was little. I used to rap. We used to do some competition about rapping, but now I feel like pop music is really my get-to-go. I love pop music because it makes me vibey, it makes me groovy, and I just want to be in the moment. So I feel so excited about pop music. It just lightens up my spirit. I know for a male, a big black guy like me. So pop music could be like, oh no, why are you doing that? But I feel like, bro, this is something that makes me really happy. I do pop, I do ballad, I do soul, but these other two genres, I wanna do them like later in the future. But for now, I wanna focus on pop music as my career because I'm a pop star, I'm a pop singer. So this is something that I really wanna talk and do for now. Maybe for the next 10 years, I wanna be a pop artist strictly. Rapping can come in there and there, but yeah, not really my focus as for now. So, bro, I will tell you how I started being a singer. As I said, this is when I was living in Ho Chi Minh City. Ho Chi Minh City is one of the largest cities in Vietnam, my beautiful country. I feel like Vietnam is my second home, bro. I love Vietnam. I fucking love Vietnam. So when I started being a singer, I was doing lots of demos, like sending to people because I lived in China before, and there's this African community that I was affiliated with, the Ugandan population in China. Bro, these are the people that kind of supported me, but lots of others said lots of bad, horrible things to me. So for me, man, if I'm in an environment and I show you my love, I show you my talent, and you keep on dissing and disrespecting, bro, I think it's high time like I moved on. So the Ugandans in China, yeah, I had lots of high expectation. I thought they would support me, but lots of them rejected me, said it will never work, I will never make it, I'm not talented enough or whatever. And these words as a new artist made me feel very heartbroken, because these are the people that I really truly looked up to, because we are all in Asia, we're all in China trying to make ends meet, and then they're your countrymen, but if they don't support you, and then on top of that they just make lots of hateful and bad comments, I thought it's high time I moved on. So I moved on. So yeah, fuck them. I can do this because I know I'm the best in this fucking thing. So yeah, people, the Ugandans in China, yeah, I think this is where I say goodbye to you, because I know you're just a few people that don't support me, that have rejected me, but there are lots of people, millions of people in the world that could really give me an ear to support and listen to my music as a pop artist. So if some people don't support you, it's time to let go and go where you're valued. And I want to thank the Vietnamese people. They have really showed me love. Again, Vietnamese people have supported me. I feel like the majority of my fans are within Vietnam. Even though the first 4 songs that I released were in my mother tongue, and most of the Vietnamese people were kind of confused, asking me what language is that. We don't understand the song, but we kind of like it. So yeah, I feel like this is something I need to be thankful for to the higher power, because he enabled me to find people that truly value me and love me. So yeah, many people say, oh, why don't you try to push your music in Africa or in the UK? But I feel for now, I feel like Vietnamese people have a lot of high acceptance for talent. So I think for now I will just have to stay and focus my singing career in Vietnam. Even though I will have a big debut music album next year in 2026. As per now, it's 2025, and yeah, I've just done my EP, and let's see how the things go. So again, it's Emmanuel Bon here, a cast in a scene. Love you. Chapter 3. Aphrodite. This song talks about all the young girls out there that lack confidence, that seek validation from other people, that seek attention, that don't know their worth. I wrote this song about my little sister. I do got a little sister. She's 4 years, and she actually doesn't even know my name. So every time we're talking on the phone, she just calls me my cousin's name. But it's very cute. And I wrote this song about her, so that when she grows up to be a young girl, she's confident in this world where women are just sex objects. And it's very disgusting, because women just have to be taken as sex objects, sex toys, not valid. But hey, if you're out there and you're a young girl, so this song resonates with you. Aphrodite, named after the goddess of beauty, Aphrodite herself. And this title specifically invokes feelings of courage, bravery, and self-love, because Aphrodite, the goddess, is known for those things. So Aphrodite is a song I wrote about my little sister. I hope you give it your time. I know it's a bit boring, but there's a lot of content and there's a lot of meat on the bone, so you can listen to the lyrics every relate every word to word, and you can understand how these things, how this world really works. To all the girls out there, Aphrodite is your soul.
Pretty girl, I'm a pretty girl, I'm a pretty girl. I get to do what I want. I'm a pretty girl.
So, I love Vietnam, bro. I fucking love Vietnam because this country is where I discovered, where I ignited my dream of being a pop star, being a singer. In 2021, this is when I decided to become a pop star because I had a lot of free time during the pandemic, you know. I wasn't really working. And then 2021 in June, this is when I got a higher revelation from the higher power to he enlightened me to start this pop career, being a singer. So I started in Ho Chi Minh City. I don't know if you know Ho Chi Minh City, but Ho Chi Minh is where I started my journey as a pop star because I was quite influenced by lots of Vietnamese singers, mainly Santum MTP. I don't know if you know about Santum MTP, but he's really the real deal in Vietnam, and he's so cool. He's really talented and very rich. So yeah, Santum MTP is somebody and a singer that I really look up to. I would say he's my idol in Vietnam. Maybe if given a chance in the future, I would want to work with Santum MTP. So yeah, again, Vietnam has really been good to me. It's really been good. I want to live here. I want to settle in Vietnam, maybe 10 years or 5 or 10 years. I want to stay in Vietnam. And when I become a successful singer in the future, Vietnam will be my country where I reside, where I stay, because there's a lot of beautiful people, beautiful culture, and the people are very friendly. The people are very friendly, bro. I remember when I was in Ho Chi Minh and then the pandemic, sometimes when my family delayed to send me money, I used to go to Vietnamese people, like the restaurants, and I'll be like, hey, I have no money today, can you give me some food? And they really gave me help. They gave me food without a question or being judgy. So Vietnamese people are very, very friendly people. I've traveled many countries in the world, but Vietnam really takes my heart because it is really, really good, and the culture, the people, very friendly. So yeah, for now I'm very single. I'm really single, bro. I don't know. Something that I've been struggling with is finding love, and for now I'm in my late 20s, and for right now I honestly I don't think love is the most important thing for me now, because I need to work on my career. I need to be successful, bro. I need to be focused, because I know if I get a girlfriend or whatever, it's gonna take a lot of time and it's gonna be like distraction from my career as a pop artist. So for now, I just want to focus on my career, my music, and my myself as a person. Maybe in the future, I don't know. Maybe in the future, I find somebody maybe that really likes me, and maybe it's all a fantasy. And I've written a lot of love songs, but I don't have love. I have no lover. but I've written a lot of love songs because I love love songs. I love pop music. Pop music makes me really happy. Chapter 4, Butterfly. Butterfly is another song that talks about love, but this song is more of a fantasy also. This song talks about a girl I'm trying to like, but this girl has lots of other boys that are yearning for her, and we have to compete. I have to compete with other boys who are more richer, more handsome, more talented than me. So Butterfly is a song that really brings out the picture of being stuck in a corner, but you yearn to be loved. So this girl in this song, Butterfly, eventually will choose me or will not choose me. It entirely depends on her. So yeah, Butterfly is really good. It's a good song, and for all the lovers out there, this is your jam. If you have something that you really need, a feeling that you really need, an emotion that you really need, Butterfly is your song. Truly a good song, and I know lots of people, lots of fans out there, they're gonna love this song. Butterfly, it is really good. I love it. I really love it. Yeah. Okay, that's it, and I hope to see you. Thank you very much. Emmanuel Bon, Popster, Lord of Pop Music, God of Music. I love you. A Curse in a Sin, EP. Thank you. They need months or year or whatever. But for me, when I get a melody, I think personally, writing is my favorite thing to do because it makes my mood and feeling very awesome. So for example, I can get a melody and then I just try to harmonize, start to get a rhythm in my head, and then I'm like, okay, I can put this word and this word together and make a good song out of it. I know my writing is still growing as a person because I've only been in this music industry for just 3 years. So hopefully in the next 5 years, 10 years, I'll be doing collaborations with other writers. Yeah, Infrendo was written just in a day. A Curse in a Sin was just written in just 3 days. Butterfly, Aphrodite took a lot of time because, as I said, it talks about girls being brave and being self-loving. So yeah, I think Aphrodite and Butterfly kind of took a lot of time, maybe a week. So for me, writing is very easy because it just gets into my head and my feeling. If I don't feel good, I will not write a song, because I feel like if I wrote a song when I'm feeling not good, it will just make my whole song dull and deathy. So I just keep, if I'm not feeling good, I will not write. And one thing I will not do is maybe do drugs and write a song this, because I know if I do drugs and maybe write a song, it's just going to be influenced by drugs. So I don't feel like I will do that. Yeah, when I was during the pandemic in 2020, 2022, yeah, maybe I was a bit naughty, so I did some dodgy things. You know what I mean? Like, the dodgy substances, like to get my mood and my vibe high. Yeah, and I was, singing so effectively when I was, doing some dodgy substances. If you are British, you know what dodgy means. So, yeah, for me, I will not do anything that makes my mind, that alters my mind to write a song. I want to be in my sober mind to write a song, that will make a good impact. Yeah, for now, I don't have a writer. It's just me and my collaborator, Emmanuel M. So, yeah. And, yeah, it is what it is, I would say, bruh. The most difficult song on this EP would be Aphrodite. Yeah, as I said, Aphrodite was really difficult to write because, again, it's a male voice that is on a track that talks about girls. So it's a bit weird, but again, it's what it is. I just want to encourage girls out there to be themselves, to be like alright, to be good with themselves. So yeah, let's see how things go, and hopefully we can get more fans with this EP. Talking about collaborations, personally, I've just started being a singer. I don't think in Uganda there is somebody that I wanna collaborate with, because for now I'm just being myself and finding my groove, finding myself in this music industry. So I'll think for now I will just focus on myself. Maybe 5 years from now, maybe 5 years or 3 years from now, maybe I will start doing collaboration with other artists. But for now, I just want to focus on myself, because myself and my music, because I feel like this is something that I can really do, I think, on my own, because I know this pop music, this pop sound is something that is real on the Ugandan music market, and I'm trying to bring something new to the Ugandan music market. So it is weird, it is different, it is unique in a kind of a way. There are lots of artists in Uganda that do different genres, but I personally want to focus on pop music, because I know pop music is going to be good, it's going to be awesome. And yeah, let's see. I've given myself a time frame of 5 years from now. So let's see how I'll be in the next 5 years. So again, my writing is very simple. It depends on my mood. I don't need to go in any location or any other, places. I always write songs in my home, in my flat. I have a flat. Yeah, I gave out my dog for adoption because he was very naughty, and I'm living in a new city now. So I just say myself, no other, attachments. I know I said attachments, it's a dog, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, writing is okay. Writing is good. I hope to improve in the future, and let's see how things go. Yeah. Again, I'm very single. I am not looking for any relationship now. I want to focus on myself. So let's see how this Cast in a Scene will do. As I said, I have a major album next year in 2026. This is gonna be the biggest duet album in the country. So I'll see you very soon. I love you so much. I thank every person for watching this documentary. This is Emmanuel Bourne, pop star, Lord of Pop Music. Goodbye. Love you.